my amazing educators. It's me, Famali Cummings, and I'm an instructional coach. Today, I wanted to talk a little bit about how to manage your time. If you are in any profession where people rely on you, need you, you know that things can end up on your to-do list that were never on your to-do list to begin with. We know that things come out of nowhere and we must address those things. And sometimes we get a little sidetracked and we never get done the things that are high priority. So today I'm going to give you 4 tips for how to stay focused and get those items that are priority on your to-do list done. Before I do, and before I get into that, please make sure that you like, subscribe, and share this video. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is planning ahead. I know this may be redundant. You've heard it time and time again, but it is so true. It is tried and true. You must plan. Planning to fail. Failing to plan is planning to fail. All right. So, in saying that, you must plan. I typically have multiple planners and multiple calendars. Whatever works for you works for you. So, for me, I have about 2 planners and then I have a day to day planner that I use on Trello. It just works for me. My system works for me. My first planner is a self care planner, it's where I kind of log all of my eating habits. If I'm getting my water in, it's written. It's a day to day regular planner, but I'm just kind of tracking myself as far as my self care. If you know me, you know that I can be a workaholic and I can sit and work and work and work and work and work and then forget to eat. And so I really want to do a better job of taking care of myself. And like in any profession, you know what? If something were to happen to you, they would replace you in a heartbeat and not think twice about it. And your family and friends, to them, you are irreplaceable. So you have to take care of yourself. And not to mention, you can't pour into others if you're an empty vessel. So making sure that you take care of yourself. My second planner is academic based. And so it has an overall calendar, and that is where I sit and I plan out what's upcoming, what lessons we should be on, how I need to cover this in my PLCs and upcoming dates, et cetera, et cetera. And then last is what's displayed on the screen is my Trello planner. So my Trello planner is set up for me. It is simplistic. If you decide to get Trello, it is free. This is not a sponsored video. This just really works for me. I like simple to the point where it needs to be simple and to the point. Okay, so I keep columns of reoccurring items, things that I've accomplished, priority dates that I need to keep track of. And then, of course, I have Monday through Sunday listed on my Trello. My reoccurring dates or events are things that happen every single week, and I can just pop them into my calendar. Things that say done are things that I've accomplished. And every now and then you might want to scroll to see all of the things that you've gotten done. And also, I color code certain things. So if I didn't get it done, I mark it in red. And some other colors. And so it can kind of show you a pattern about your week as well if you set it up the right way. The next thing I do is I have a priority column. So every time I get a date, I plug it into my priority column. And as you can see, it is in chronological order so that I can easily pop these dates in as the weeks come up. I also have Trello on my phone as an app. It's very simple to download and it syncs. And so when I edit in one area, it shows up in the other area. And so when I can't carry around my big, bulky laptop, I can easily put it into my phone. And so then I take the week and I put it out Monday through Sunday. And then on Sunday nights, I read through my emails and look at anything that might be upcoming. And then I plug the dates in from my priority section, from my reoccurring section, and any new dates that may have popped up in my email. Next, tip numero dos, or number 2, I place a time limit on my day-to-day tasks. Now, I don't go through the whole week and do this. I usually go day to day. So 7:45 to 8 o'clock, let's use that as an example. I'm going to check in to see if there are any needs of my teachers. I'm going to start the day by checking in on them. I know that I tend to be a very social butterfly. So if I don't kind of set a timer, I will sit there and chit chat and get involved in some of the student learning and start helping out. When really, for Molly, that is not the task that you need to be focused on. Remember, you have these things to do. And so I oftentimes will block out times so that I know, okay, although you desire to do this at this moment, these are the things that have to get done, so that your day can run smoothly and so that you can help others prepare so that their days can run smoothly. And so blocking your time is going to be important. Tip number 3, hold yourself accountable for the time that you've blocked out. You have a handy dandy electronic that you can use the timer. So in my cell phone, I use the timer to kind of set times. So for instance, if I wanted to be done by 9 o'clock, I'm going to set an alarm for 8:45. Hey, are you almost done prepping for your one-to-one coaching session? And it's going to kind of remember you need to be done at 9, and it's going to kind of get me refocused. The cool thing about Trello too is you can make something. So like from 9 to 11, I'm going to be prepping for my PLCs. And then I have this long checklist of things that I need to do in order for me to feel like I am really prepared for my PLC. And so it kind of keeps me focused on getting that checklist knocked out. So set time limits and then make sure you set a timer. Number 4, build in breaks for your social time and for your self care. For me, eating. Build in that time to go be social. Build in that time to eat your lunch and make sure you build in that time. Otherwise, you're going to be resentful for being on a consistent schedule and never having a moment to stop and breathe. I hope that was helpful. If you have some other tips that help you stay focused and stay on task, you know what to do. Put them down in the comments below. Remember that this is a learning and growing community. So we want to make sure that we're being polite. We want to make sure that we are being helpful. And we want to make sure that we're offering constructive criticism. Okay. All right. So thank you. I hope it was helpful. And I'll see you back here for another video.